Well, Nate, last day, what do you think of the way things have gone so far, and what do you expect today?
Phenomenal. It's been an unbelievable week. Look at the weather. The weather has been great for us all week. Sure, we had 2 inches of rain last night. We had a wet plan right in place. We were up at 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning, instantly implemented it, and it seems to be going off with great success. We're getting the patrons in. They're enjoying their experience, and more importantly, we look forward to crowning a champion today.
What kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
It's been great. The fans, the volunteers, the players, we've been getting great feedback. The volunteers, that feedback we're receiving from the players, how cordial and appreciative they are. Everybody's working extremely hard, working long hours, and everybody's having a great time. So, and we're getting feedback for the future. We're getting ideas on how we can make this even bigger and better. So, we're excited for what the future brings.
Could you share maybe one idea that might be obvious to a lot of people who have been out here?
Yeah, given the number of fans, the fan support's been off the charts. We know we can build bigger bleachers. We can build larger concession stands. We can put more access and more holes as we've seen fans spread throughout the course. So that's what was the unknown for us, was how many fans would come out. Now that we've seen what the basis for attendance can be, now we know we can provide even greater amenities.
Before Friday, did you think you were pushing the envelope on what you had out there? And are you surprised at how maybe utilized or that you needed more space?
Yeah, we had an initial plan in place going into kind of the winter. Hospitality and sponsor support drove us to get that even bigger to begin with, so that was even larger than we initially planned. And now that we've seen the great support of fans being out here in attendance, we know we can take this even the next step further. So it's a great situation, and we know we have a bright future.
Is there a ballpark estimate yet on the number of fans for the 3 days?
We had roughly 15,000 on Friday. We had 20,000 Saturday, and we'll see here how today comes and see what our final number for the week is. We went into this thinking 50,000 over the entire week when you factor in all the events we did, and it seems like we're heading towards that direction.
Maybe you've heard the term "dream big," but have you? Is this bigger than you guys could have imagined? Is just the response from everything?
Tremendously. Yeah, we all had this big vision, and it started back with Steve and Jack leading that first vision, and now as our team has come together to start to bring that to life, it's gone beyond what we could ever picture, and what more importantly is excited us for the future, knowing where we can take this, how the community's embraced this, all of you have embraced this. We know this has a really bright future, and the PGA Tour has given us feedback that we're on track to potentially be one of the best PGA Tour Champions events around the country, and we want to be there. So we're going to make that aggressive push to be considered the best one in the country by next year.
You talk a lot about the future, and I was just wondering, do you guys have a plan to have the PGA come back here?
Very much so. Yep, American Family Insurance has made a minimum of a 3-year commitment to this event, and we're going to see how those 3 years go, and then see where it can take us from there. But we look forward as a team to breaking down over the next 30 days, learn what went well, learn where we can make some improvements, and get right back to planning for 2017 to make it even bigger and better.
Nate, you made several site visits to other tournaments. How much bigger did this become than what you saw, on those visits?
Sure, I went out to Toshiba at Newport, went down to Allianz in Boca, Branson, down in Branson, Missouri, the Bass Pro event, a few others around as well. They all are unique in their own right. What everybody's doing, they're trying to make it unique to their own communities. So in all their communities, they're doing outstanding jobs. What we try to do is make this unique to Madison, make it fit with our culture, make it fit for this state, and hopefully, as in the end, when we get the feedback from all the fans and the sponsors and the volunteers, hopefully we've done that. Hopefully we've made it to feel Madison.
Have the players made the best of the locker situation with 3 players to locker and limited facilities?
Yeah, everyone's been totally comfortable with it. In fact, they're joking with who their partners are in the locker room. Most of them don't use it very often. They use it to, leave their shoes, get their equipment. The manufacturers leave gloves and balls and that type of thing. But they're perfectly comfortable with it. We knew that going into it. Other tournaments that we went on site visits do double up. So from that standpoint, we feel our amenities are pretty strong when it comes to the players.